The seller is the one that decides what the asking price of the home is. And actually, right now, it's more of a buyer's market than a seller's market, but it really depends on the pricing and how the home is presented to the market. Right now, the average days on market is over 4 months from the time you go on the market to the contract. And that's just for the homes that are getting contracts. Only 1 out of 3 homes in any given month is going under contract. So most home sellers really don't enjoy the showing sales process unless it goes really fast. They don't like having the home ready to show daily. They don't like having to leave the house for showings, which you don't have to do. And if you can't do that, it's okay. They don't love having strangers come through their house, or the occasional disrespect that could happen during a showing appointment. But I just think that there's just a lack of training out there. Can't fix everybody, so it's part of the process. But how do you know if you're a home seller, if your home has been sitting on the market too long and when it's time to take action? If the house is not selling, it's one of three things. It's either price, preparation, or marketing. And the buyer population typically knows right away if it's a really good buy, if it's the best home on the block. And you can tell by the volume of showings. If you're getting more than 6 showings a week, you're above the standard. That is likely that you're probably going to get a contract. If you're getting lots of activity on Zillow, and homes.com, lots of buyers viewing the home, especially if they're saving the home. Generally, my ratio is if there's 10% of the people viewing the home are saving it, it's a really good sign. Or if you're getting people, agents, buyers, whatever, asking questions. The way we market, my phone number is right at the top of these tech company platforms. So the buyers can call me directly and I am answering their questions. And if they are a qualified buyer, I'm going to show them the house if they want to see it. But the way you know that you've done it right is if you're getting plenty of showings, if you're getting offers, lots of activity, lots of questions. Now, my firm is not going to miss on marketing. I feel like I've studied this over the years. So if it's not a marketing problem, it's either price or it's preparation. So if it's a preparation issue, you should know that most buyers don't want to do any work on a house. They love it when they can move in, drop their stuff, and get on with their lives, right? They don't really want to upgrade a home that they just bought unless it's super priced below market. Like if you put a home on the market that needs work, but it's priced well below market where the buyer could do the repairs themselves, then there might be more activity, and that has happened. Some of the things that really jump out at buyers that may not be obvious to you because you've lived with it is if the carpet is tired and it has track marks or it has a pet odor or something like that. You might have gotten used to it. You may not notice it. Let me tell you a story. I had a listing last year, beautiful home in a great location, and they replaced the basement carpet, but not the upper level or the main level. It was a raised rancher. And so when they moved out of the house, everything was like under a microscope. You could definitely see the traffic areas in the carpet, and it just looked tired. So we weren't getting any action until the sellers came back, replaced that carpet. They took down the border wallpaper. They did a few little things to update the home. And as soon as they did that, boom, it sold right away for full price. So sometimes fixing those condition issues can solve the problem. But price is probably the easiest way to solve the problem. And really, in any market, there is a sweet spot for what that sales price should be. It's not what the seller says. It's not what the agent says. It's not what Zillow says. That sweet spot is where a buyer or multiple buyers are able and want to make an offer on your property. So if you're thinking you're ready to make a price adjustment, generally, if you've gone more than 30 days, something's not right. We probably need to make a change. Give us a call. We can help you do that and help you how to decide what the right pricing strategy is to get it sold. And keep in mind, if you're just tired or you don't want to do the traditional sales process, for most homes, we actually can get you multiple cash offers on your home where you can sell your home and not deal with the showing public. So next up, my next video coming up is going to be about what happens next after you accept an offer. I hope you enjoy these videos. Thank you for watching. My name is Barb Schlinker, and have a great day.